Hello, everybody. It is time for week number 5 of the Curiosity Awaken the Forgotten Realms.
Father
Cur-
realms.
for, fa- Father Realms, Further Realms, uh, Fabergé
Oh,
Realms.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabergé Reims.
Fromage? Yeah. Ooh. So, you're either watching live on Twitch or Undead on YouTube. I am Nathaniel, aka the underscore Ida, and this is Zach, aka Swords and Statutes on Twitch. But Zach, tell us a little bit about what the format is about.
All right. Well, we got our format rules here. But Curiosity is the most accessible, the most affordable way to play Magic. It uses the most recent set of standard Magic cards, and from there you make a minimum 40 card deck. Uh, Within that, there are rarity restrictions. You must have 2 rare or mythic cards with that are singletons there. Your deck must also have 6 uncommons with a maximum of 2 copies of any one card. The rest of your deck is filled out with commons, up to 4 copies of any one card, and then basic lands. We also have an 8 card sideboard, which doesn't have rarity restrictions. However, in games 2 and 3, your deck must meet the rarity restrictions. And it's easy as that.
Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. And what makes things a little bit chill is we do it all on Discord. Um, we have a lot of streamers on our Discord, a lot of non-streamers. We have people who like to playtest Curiosity. We have people who like to play other games, and our Discord is a community Discord, and it's not centered around one person, or there's no cult in our Discord.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think everyone should come on in and hang out.
Yeah.
And definitely we should possibly look at the standings.
Uh,
Nah,
Not this week.
not this week, but we have some people who are already uh, kind of unofficially in finals already. We're kind of getting to that point in the season
Yeah,
where
especially
people.
Yeah, especially with this being week 5, we already have one player that has 18 points.
Mhm,
So that's more than some people, more than I think most of the top 7 had last season.
mhm.
And again, with the way that our finals work, it is the top 7 point earners automatically get into our Cave Dweller Clash on September 11th, and anyone else who played this season can compete in the Big Oozer on
Mhm.
Friday, September 10th to get that 8th seed.
Yeah, and it looks like I think so. Tilly's gonna be in it. Looks like iVertebrae, Jfish, and Archer Master. They're signed up for this week. If they all don't shit the bed, they'll be good to go. So yeah, I think it is an exciting season. And you know what? If Tilly doesn't win, I will shave my cat.
Wow.
You know,
He doesn't win?
if he
He
doesn't
does
win,
win.
if he does win, I will not shave my cat because he's gonna win. He's already won
Oh.
3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So if he doesn't win, then I'll shave my cat.
Which one?
So,
Which cat?
Leroy.
Yeah. He needs it.
So, well, you don't call my cat
No,
too
your
hairy.
cat your cat's
No,
great.
you're calling him too
He
hairy.
would look so cute shaved.
Just keep like his boots,
Yeah, his boots
and
and his
in his
mane.
face. Yeah. Well, enough about boots and manes. We'll be right back with round number 1.
You're gonna have to do all the intros since you're cutting.
All right. Well, here we go. We got the Gatecrasher, aka Salty Saint Nick, against perennial favorite, JayBlades. And looks like Salty St. Nick is playing some hot Is It Nis.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think we've seen like a big Is It deck. But these
No.
Goblin Javeliers can really start some pressure.
Yeah, like
Even
the fact that they trade up is just it's so key to
Mhm.
any of these aggro strategies. And I mean, with getting down Hobgoblin Captain, being able to get in that extra damage is going to be great.
Oh, Feign
Yeah.
Death.
Getting that,
Now, oh, okay. I always forget that Feign Death hasn't come in tapped.
yeah. If it didn't, that would be just so punishing. It's already a rough card.
Yeah, I wonder if the right play there was just to attack all
Yeah,
before.
because Salty was already down, and Grim bountying the Hobgoblin Captain seems like a waste.
I mean, I'm coming from Salty. If you had attacked all, what, you just trade out?
Mm, that's what you're saying there.
But who knows? No, I think you Grim Bounty. I mean, I don't think it's ever too late or too early to Grim Bounty in this format. Well, because a lot of the creatures are going to be a pain in your butt.
That's true. However, one of these things though, we noticed that Jfish is playing a very similar deck to what he ran last week. This sort of red-black build, and
Mhm.
he is splashing. He's not splashing. He's just running Adult Gold Dragon, and gonna get value off treasures. But it looks like this is an aggro. This could be coming through here. Gonna sack the treasure to draw two.
I mean, you got a lot of that damage in. I mean, hey, you'll be able to survive this round.
Ooh,
Definitely don't want to see that if you're JayBlades.
yeah, definitely attacking here is what we want to see. Okay, trading up. Shambling Gas probably gonna take out the Channeler unless there's something big JayBlades has in hand.
See, so this is going to be tough to kill. I think this is going to be a
There we go. Game one.
These dragons are just very rude. You get rid of one dragon, and the next dragon.
They just keep coming.
Yeah.
You know, like again, we had to ban two dragons already, so now having to deal with Imrith. I know that was in a couple of the builds I was working on this week. Imrith is in, I think, 3 main decks, so I think that'll be the next dragon to deal with. Is that Kroger? Is that Kroger mango water?
Yeah, Kroger mango.
I've never had the mango. Is it good?
It tastes like all of them. They're good. You know, when my cousin was in town, we went to Kroger a few times, right?
Uh-huh.
And I kept calling it Roger or K Roger, or sometimes just Roger. And I was like, "Do you have any Rogers where you're from?" And he's like, "No." I eventually felt bad and told him the truth.
Where's your cousin from?
New Jersey.
Oh my god, that is a high quality troll right there.
Yeah.
So this is a really strong hand for Salty over here. Like a perfect curve out.
Mm-hmm. And maybe Scryan.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't think that the island was the thing you should have played.
I agree because because at this point he could have had uh, 2 Javelineers down.
Yeah, I had 3.
Yeah,
He played Mountain Mountain. And kind of interesting deciding to take out the flyer. Oh, we saw this last week with
Wow.
Kazi's deck.
yeah.
Force
Demogorgon's clutches being able to didn't exile something.
No, it's just discard.
Yeah. Okay. But there is a little bit of life loss there too, which can matter.
Mm-hmm. I think Mine Rot in this format.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
All right, so
Gotta play a creature at some point, JayBlades.
Salty going ahead and dropping down that additional land. Oh my gosh, he lost Imrith too. That that hurts. All right, so Orcus doesn't get anything down. Wow, what a clutch Dragonfire right here.
Oh no. You don't even get Orcus for any value.
Yeah.
But hey, you're still on top.
Oh my gosh. Poor JayBlades, you're having to use a Grim Bounty on a Goblin Javelineer. That's just like the state of what this aggro assault is.
Yeah. I feel like you just play the island.
Yeah.
At this point, your opponent knows that you don't really have much because you would have played something.
And it's, ooh, man, Grazilax here is really strong.
Yeah, Grazilax is strong.
Can be able to draw cards off of that when there's nothing on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, yeah. So iVertebrate is saying that JayBlades just wants the time to draw into his deck, which is a pretty accurate statement there. It just JayBlades needs something on the board. So you see a guard approach. That's a where is that? Interesting card choice here. That's gonna either make something hexproof or tap down a creature. Could be useful against some of these Grim Bounties.
Yeah, I wonder. I'd be interested in looking at JayBlade's deck, just because how many creatures does he have? He's just
So JayBlades has 10 creatures. 10 creature
10
cards.
creatures, and 2 of them are this black red thing.
Yeah. 2 of them are Kalain. He's got 4 Shambling Gas, 2 Grim Wanderers, an Orcus, and an Adult Gold Dragon. I think it's safe to say that he's not just having the Gold Dragon rot in hand, because he's got treasures for it.
Yeah. I don't know about this, JayBlades. If you're gonna play the painter, you need to have creatures to just pump it up, you know?
Granted, JayBlades could have sided out some of these creatures, because we did see the 2 Demogorgon's clutches come in, and those were both in his sideboard. Also there, he had, 4 Devour Intellect, and 1 Flame Skull and 1 Tiamat. So JayBlade's sort of going on the all treasure all the time route there to get out Tiamat especially. Surprised Salty let that through. That seemed like an easy Dragon's Fire there.
Yeah, I wonder what the plan is. I think you don't really need to worry about just 2 damage. You probably want to use Dragonfire on something more succulent.
Also, iVertebrate is suggesting that the more succulent option would be adult gold dragon. The issue with that though is that if Kalane stays on board, then gold dragon's going to come down as a 5/4, and then Dragon's Fire is going to not kill it. But okay, we see the Shambling Ghast. That's going to take out. Oh,
That's an interesting.
yeah, JayBlades has enough mana to go ahead and. Oh wow! Can go ahead and hit it with Hexproof after the ward cost has been paid.
It's very rude, but I feel like you should have killed Kalane. You
Yeah.
get the option as an attacker. I feel like, because what if we see a Goldspan dragon right now?
Yeah, having this Dragon's Fire sit in hand, it is. I don't know. Salty needs to go ahead and fire it off, and I think we're going to see it here. Now, JayBlades could come back with a Feign Death.
Why play Feign Death with only 10 creatures? Like, I understand you want to keep your creatures alive.
And also, JayBlades is playing 3 Feign Death. It is not just like a one of or something like that. And granted, he could have sided some of those out for those Demogorgons clutches, but that seems like a very heavy investment when the only real... Okay, we are seeing the Feign Death here. But the only real ETB effect is Orcus. That's actually, yeah, that is the only one. And Kalane gives you an extra treasure, but Orcus is the only one to really care about.
I mean, JayBlades very up against the wall on this. Just super up against the wall.
I feel like Jay probably has a way out of it. Kalane keeps coming back. But actually, this may do it right here. You see a pair of goblins could probably push through that damage that's needed.
I mean, that's just how it be.
All right. Well, we're here in round 2 of week 5 of Curiosity Forgotten Realms. We're watching the Mana Sultan versus BringZaNoise. And boy, Mana Sultan has to win, elsewise Team Cat will be infinitely disappointed with him.
Oh, yeah. And you don't keep this hand.
This is a 100% mull. What are you doing if you keep this?
I don't know why he's thinking about it.
This is, yeah, drop a mountain.
Drop a mountain, yeah.
BringZaNoise opening on Evolving Wilds, which has been a not the best in this season so far.
Listen, I feel like if we look at the decks that are playing Evolving Wilds and look at the winning decks, I still think that people playing Evolving Wilds are doing all right. I just personally hate that card.
Well, so we may make it test that because Mana Sultan is not playing Evolving Wilds and ZaNoise is. ZaNoise running a Azorius Venture kind of thing.
Yeah. Apparently, oops, all secret door kind of thing.
All 4 of them out. Wow. Sultan getting this Feywild Trickster down. Hopefully you're going to get this dice rolling madness going.
Yeah, I mean, these secret doors are going to block whatever Mana Sultan puts out until, I mean, he's got to play the Exile card. Oh, there's a I don't know.
It's true. I guess
the Chaos Channeler it's a 4/3. So at least you'll be able to get some out.
And Faraday, Devil's Chosen, gets flying if you roll a dice, and it's 10 or more. Or no, if you roll a dice, I guess.
I don't get this. Okay, no, I get this. Mana Sultan's playing Hoarding Orge to do that. He wants to play the Channeler. See? You see him?
Yep.
Do his little mana Sultan thing where he hugs it.
Ooh, this is good right here though. Getting down to barbarian class. What? No.
I think you play Mountain Barbarian
Yeah,
class.
Mountain barbarian class and then chaos channeler. That's 3 rolls.
Yep.
And Jfish, no, Azorius is not running, or excuse me, ZaNoise in his Azorius deck is not running the Black Staff. Their 2 rares are Imrith and Mordenkainen.
Worm Cannon? Throw some worms out there.
Sultan is really thinking on this, and the line seems very clear. I guess he's worried about that one card in BringZaNoise's hand being a counter.
Oh.
Okay.
So Secret Door, what is that? That's 5 to venture, or is it 6 to venture?
5 to venture.
Okay.
Alright, so BringZaNoise starting off with some of that venture. Oh, wow. We're going the Annihilation route.
I mean, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta. You gotta kill this Displacer Beast. You kill the Displacer Beast, that gets you a roll.
Okay. Lots of draws right there.
Check out your draws.
What's the best play here? To just go ahead and do Scion to tap down the Displacer Beast?
Yeah. You want to get your cards that you done got paid for. You want to get another flyer. This is a good spot for the Mana Sultan, especially rolling high on that.
Yep. Oh, and being able to give everything menace, even better.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I just don't know what BringZaNoise can do.
Did they just pass? Did they drop a land and pass?
They brought back Displacer Beast.
Okay.
And you can just attack all.
Yeah, that's interesting there. Well, oh man, getting Delina right now, that is excellent for Sultan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta pack up your stuff and go home.
Bopping in for 5.
Interesting that BringZaNoise is not blocking with these secret doors.
Yeah, I mean, they could have blocked the Chaos Channeler or the Feywild Trickster. Yeah. Yeah, because Sultan's got him dead in the air.
Sultan not taking any. I mean, this is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you go ahead and play that other barbarian class. Let's just see how many rolls we can get. Alright, there we go.
BringZaNoise says, I have seen enough rolls in the mirror. And decides to concede.
So if this deck wins, I'll be quite proud of that because it was me who built it. Sultan added 1 or 2 things, but it's me.
You built this deck?
I built this city.
Built this city on.
And so looking at ZaNoise's sideboard, he's running, or they're running, Grandmaster Flowers, 2 Mimics, 2 50 feet of rope, and 2 and 3 spiked pit traps. Weird assortment there. Grandmaster Flowers is an excellent card, though. Really fun to play with. But
oh, yeah.
The rest of it, I don't really see where it's going.
Yeah, Grandmaster Flowers is just a really fun card because I feel like in this limited kind of world, not a lot of things um, are immune to it, right?
Right.
It's vigilance and first strike and double strike, right?
Let's see. First strike, double strike, vigilance. Yeah, without those. And yeah, there's not much. So.
And all those are pretty much in white red, which is what Grandmaster Flex is always seen in.
Yeah. Grandmaster. So Jayfish is over here in chat talking about how there is some sort of Blackstaff deck that just is going to use 20 1-mana artifacts and a bunch of islands. I don't know. I that may be something for us to try on Brews Day.
Yeah. Brews Day coming back on Tuesday.
Finally. Probably.
Kidney Stone Free Nathaniel. For now. Yeah, this is this is a mulligan.
You think? I think getting both barbarian classes down is worth it.
I mean, I guess if BringZaNoise's deck doesn't attack until like turn 50, you know?
This second hand is better though. So, all right, yeah. Sultan's off the races now. And again, with BringZaNoise dropping and Evolving Wilds here, yeah, just infinitely better.
Another Evolving Wilds.
Ooh. Getting Delina down. We might see the Splinter Twin action that we've all been dying to see.
Just people have been requesting it for weeks.
They've been sending letters asking us to see it.
Someone called my mom. I think it was JayBlades.
Francis?
Called my mom. Yeah, called Francis.
Oh, man.
It's like,
Like, how'd you get that number?
You know. Yeah, it's his ways, I guess.
All right. Feywild Trickster is down. I think next turn we may see Delina come out if Sultan can get... Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Minimus Containment taking out that Trickster.
No, it's great.
Oh, that's... I always... Like, Minimus Containment, that's one that I feel like is still not figured out in the meta.
I don't like it at all. I think if you're running a bunch of aggro decks, then like crazy aggro decks that you can get bigger than, then sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always like you're giving your opponent a heads up.
Well, it's also, it seems like an active liability in this format where treasure has been dominant all 4 weeks so far, and even this week to an extent. It's like, why would you want to give your opponent more treasure?
Yep. No, I definitely think white is not. I mean, it is Azorius. Blue is the worst in this format. You know, you do see the Ray, but
the Ray coming in, or actually the Ray was just in their deck. Oh wow, double Ray.
Double Ray. Ray Ramato. Really bringing it in. So, I mean, I guess this is BringZaNoise is going to be A-okay.
Potential to... How many lands does Sultan have? 5?
Yeah, you want to play probably the... so Feywild and Scion don't roll when they attack, right?
Scion rolls when it ETBs. So I think... all right, well... here we see it. Scion coming down. Could be a bar the gate, or you find the villain's lair coming.
It's a weird time to play the Scion.
Yeah, especially when
your opponent's combat phase.
I mean, it's gonna lock the Displacer Beast down. All right, we'll see the bar of the gate, and BringZaNoise gonna venture a little bit more. Is Sultan gonna discard something? These are both good cards for his deck.
So if you lose, so you go down to 5. I think you can keep 5. I think 5 is all right. Yeah.
Yeah, going down to 8 seems okay. Yeah, man, 1 mana short. Earthclaw Elemental would have been excellent there. Yeah, you more or less have to go Faraday here.
Oh, I would go with the Feywild Trickster.
Oh, that's true, because it would trade up. Or it would,
I mean, what would you rather have on the board? This creature that draws you a card every time you get a 10 or plus, or a Feywild that gets you a...
Get you a dude.
Maybe the dudes are better.
Secret Doors coming out. It seems like BringZaNoise may get the Atropole out from completing the dungeon. It's maybe another counter. Oof.
Oof.
Thankfully for Sultan, BringZaNoise can't attack with Secret Door, but that Evolving Wilds. Not cracking it just yet.
Is the Venture at sorcery speed?
It is. Yeah, there's something.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so BringZaNoise should have ventured on his own turn.
Yeah, because he's got tons of life right here. Also, Secret Door doesn't tap to venture, which is really good.
What?
Ooh,
Why do you sacrifice a land? Why not sacrifice a creature? I think Mana Sultan's thinking about other things that he's going to be doing on his Saturday. He's probably watching the birds.
All right, we see contact other plane here. That's gonna get rolls. It's gonna make a dude. Oof, good stuff right here. Deck of many things.
Like how he's if he's gonna keep them, putting the deck of many things on top. Oh, okay.
Pixie Guide, excellent.
This lets you attack on in. Just nice. rolling. Come on.
Sultan may have just turned this around. Getting down Pixie Guide, and then deck of many things. Lots of text on there, but I think he could probably be able to get through. Oof. Cloister Gargoyle going to finish out the Tomb of Annihilation, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely scary. Your opponent has a lot that they can do.
Is going to draw 2 cards here. All right.
I didn't like that attack.
Yeah, you kind of want the flyers to be able to block
Trump Block City.
Well, he still has some block potential with the flyer there, and can reasonably chump with the Pixie Guide too.
Yeah. Rather get rid of your 1/1s.
Yeah. Sultan may let this 3/4 through. I think that is a big mistake.
Definitely think that's a big mistake. But, you know, Sultan's been known to make the biggest of mistakes.
Looking at ZaNoise's list, there are no pump spells or combat tricks, so maybe he'll come out okay here.
I can imagine Mana Sultan's saying the same thing. He's very, you know, he talks through all of his plays.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably like, okay, let me just take out this deck. Looks like, yeah, it looks like he doesn't have any pumps. So, you know, I'm not going to be dying this turn. But if I'm not going to be dying this turn, you know, I might as well just take it, you know, because, you know, what's the point of not taking it versus taking it, and I'll have another blocker for next turn. There's Mana Sultan for you. I mean, you can see that the fireball is going to roll you. So you're going to have 2 blockers.
The thing about the fireball, though, is that it could end up pinging him. However, he does have enough to grant advantage and potentially
We're going to roll
avoid
3.
that.
It's a 50, you know, 50-50 to do damage to you, but 50-50. I think you go for it.
I think you just roll on the deck of many things. That seems much more.
I think this is a big mistake, and
You gotta drop the other land, though.
yeah,
You gotta drop the land first, bro. Oh, ooh, okay. All right, we're attacking now. I'm like quite tense.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too.
Yeah, what is this? Is this? All right, that's 5 that's going through. Oh, this is game. Wow, you and I just couldn't keep up.
You're just trying to
We're
figure
over
out
here
in our
being
head
what's this
what's going
stupid
on.
math?
And it turns out you just turn your card sideways, give one of them menace.
That's right.
And that's it.
That's how you win round 2. We'll be back with round 3 right after this. All right, here we are in round 3, week 5. We got Archer Master 24 and Salty Saint Nick going up against each other. Archer Master's already taken a mull, and boy, look at this hand.
This is not a good hand. This is an ugly hand.
No, this is a screw it, I'm going to 5.
You've got to go to 5.
Yeah, especially with You Find the Villain's Lair and Grim Bounty both having double pips. Pip!
Pip, cheerio.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is... You drop both the giants here.
Yeah. And you're still not happy. You can't hold. Oh my lord!
Wow, got rid of Deadly Dispute. That's the way to enable getting your goblin on the field.
This is just Gate Crasher. He's gonna win. This is easy dubs.
I think you're right here, at least in this first game. Wow. So now we have seen Salty Saint Nick's deck in round 1, but we know it has a lot of explosive potential, and I would be happy as an Izzet player to see an Izzet deck win. But oh wow, it is just off the races here. All sorts of goblins.
All the goblins gone dead.
And we get pack tactics going on both Battlecry Goblin and Hobgoblin Captain. Wow.
I mean,
packing it in.
Packing it in, easy out. Just quickly putting those rays of enfeeblement, getting rid of those. Find the village layer. Find the village idiot.
Yeah, because of some of these aggro decks we've had this week, this may end up being our fastest tournament ever. We start every week at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it is now 5 p.m. Eastern time. We're in round 3, so
Yeah, it's almost done, and
it's been less than an hour.
yeah.
Wow. But we see Archer Master really thinking here. It's interesting that actually two of our decks, Archer Masters and Eye of Vertebrate, they're running the same deck, and because they test together, they're running Hall of the Storm Giants and Imrith as their rares. I didn't think anyone would be doing the rare man lands. But
I think that I think with that, I mean, I actually made a deck that was double land for the
really,
rare. I think it's I think with a lot of the removal, Grim Bounty isn't that sorcery speed.
it is. Ooh, that's a good point.
So yeah, it's very hard to like, get your deals on.
All right, Archer Master's hand here is much better. Shambling Gas can be able to be sacrificed to that Deadly Dispute whenever it is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, you just Deadly Dispute now.
Or not.
Not.
I feel like waiting on the Deadly Dispute is a wise choice there, though.
I don't know. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. But I also don't think it really matters.
Yeah, they're gonna drop down the Hall of Frost Storm Giants. All the Storm Giants and get down Horde Robber.
Just so the aggro gate crasher not happening. Yep.
Okay. This seems pretty strong with the Giant being able to sort of blank most of what Salty is going to throw at Archer Master.
This is such a boring hand, though, for Archer Master.
Yeah, way too many lands. This seems like a risky attack.
No, I think you just go for it.
Actually, true. Yeah, like there would have to be 2 Javelineers and like multiple other things to make that hit pack tactics. So.
Hey, I mean, right now you can only play 1 Javelier if you wanted to give it haste, or I guess you could play 2.
Yeah, now we can play 2.
Okay.
There's 1.
There's 1. It can be pumped twice. I think that's what we'll see.
Let's see if Salty does it. Nope. So I played Goblins a good bit in Standard, and I've lost many a game by forgetting to pump before attacks.
Before attacks?
You have to pump before attacks because it doesn't pack tactic triggers on attacks.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I don't. Why wouldn't you pump? Why wouldn't you go in? Okay, so Gatecrasher are gonna be straight up embarrassed as they get crushed.
Yeah, that check for traps getting rid of Gatecrasher's Frost Giant. Pretty bad.
But hey, they still got attackies then.
Oh wow. Okay.
Never mind.
All right. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not game 3. I thought that was enough damage.
I mean,
It's probably, but
you got a
Salty.
7/7 and a 4/5 versus a 1/1 and a 1/1.
I don't know why Salty attacked there.
Big brain plays.
That is the big brain play.
Is it the biggest of brains, or
Not really.
you know
Yeah,
you
because then this can just kill
one
the.
more turn?
If anything, that just sort of showed their hand, showed the tricks in their bag of silliness, in their bag of tricks. They're a wad of mystery.
A wad of mystery.
They're a wad of mystery.
Okay. Kind of sexual.
Archer Master taking out the Grim Wanderer. You might have done that last round, though. Yeah, taking a more like deliberate approach and actually having a good hand seemed to work quite well for Archer Master.
Yeah. So last game of the day.
All right, let's see. Not the worst hand.
You don't keep not the worst hand. I'm sorry, your opponent plays super aggro.
Yeah.
Man, this is great.
Oh man, you should have just dropped Imrith.
You can't just drop Emmerich.
Is it that good? Is it that good where even if there's no way for you to cast it for a while, you have to keep it?
Why not? Your opponent's playing tiny creatures. You have your tiny creatures.
That's true. And I mean, actually, he could probably get it on turn 4 by doing Deadly Dispute, get a treasure, get a treasure off of. Actually, it could be this turn. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see.
Turn 3.
Wow.
Here we go.
Wow.
I mean, what do you have? You have Dragonfire with a Emerith in your hand, but what's the ward on it?
The ward is 4.
Yeah, so
yeah, wow. That is.
This is gonna be possibly a very fast GG.
Yeah, that maybe Deadly Dispute's the problem. Wow, that was just like, I'm excited at the fact that happened. It was just so like well done. And, like, you and I were seeing that line at the same time. Wow. Battlecry Goblin. Okay, well, we could see this come through if well, that Grim Bounty's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
Jay Fish over here saying that Shambling Gas is the actual problem with the format.
oh my god, him and his Shambling Gas. What?
Actually, yeah, looking at Salty's deck, the only flyer is Imrith.
Yeah, I mean, this is just. I don't know why you don't attack the Shambling Gas.
Yeah, might as well.
Everyone's going to Pound Town. That Shambling Gas would have hit for 1.
Yep. Ooh.
I mean, that's one way to deal with it. You got
Power Word Kill. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, no,
What?
You're going in for the DM.
All right. Well, that's round 3 for us. We got our winner, Archer Master 24.
Archer Master 24.
Nice. Let me see if they want to do an interview.
Would you like an interview? Me and you in an interview.
Oh, and that's right. You can't hear on Discord. So.
Oh, I can hear in Discord.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's just see if they want to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Archmaster, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, cool. And yeah, your audio sounds fine. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a quick transition. All right, here we are. We are with our winner of week 5 of the Curiosity Forgotten Realms season, Archer Master 24. How you feeling?
Hello, thanks.
Well, so your deck was a Demir sort of, I guess, control type thing, but more mid-range. How would you describe it?
I would describe it basically as tempo. So the whole idea, as we saw in that third game, was to go turn 1 Shambling Gas, turn 2 the Dispute that lets me sacrifice it, and then turn 3 we get to slam either Giant or Imrith if we have that one. So the goal is just to play like the cheap interaction, card draw if we could, and then slam the big threats because there's very little removal that can actually deal with the Giants super well in this format. So just slam those early and then like check for traps and the removal spells to stop them from dealing with it.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Yeah, so you are playing the same deck? Is this how it is? Same deck as someone else, or is this? I forgot. I forgot everything about what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So both me and Vertebrate were playing this exact same list this week. We both joined Curiosity at about the same time, and we've been testing together every week so far. And on this week, we thought that this would probably be the best idea. We thought the list was really good, so we both ended up playing the same one.
Nice. Well, that paid off dividends. Very, very cool. Well, so seeing how Imrith was played in, it was at least 50% of decks. What's your feel on that card?
Imrith is absolutely absurd. So as we saw this week, I think Giant is probably like one of the best creatures in the format. Most things in the format don't have more than 4 power, or the removal spells are either very expensive or only deal 3 damage. So Imrith being able to get you card advantage, being a 5/5 flyer, means that there's very little ways that you can actually remove it, and there's nothing that can actually get into combat with it. So unless you have like a hand attack spell to take it away, or you get too aggressive with it and don't have a counterspell backup, there's almost no way to actually deal with that card. And then it's going to run away from the game by both just killing your opponent and drawing you cards.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that right there. I have a quick question and a little bit of a follow-up. Did you know iVertebrae in person before, or did you meet them on our Discord?
So I don't know them in person, but we met about like a year and a half ago at this point. Back in, if you guys have heard of Gladiator, which Loading Ready Run kind of puts on, we joined that at the same time and did some article writing things for that. So we got to know each other there, and then since then we've been playing chess together and then doing Magic testing and such.
That's legit.
Nice. Legit. So cool.
Little COVID friendship, just like Zach and I.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, awesome, Archmaster. We're proud of you and wish you luck next week. Again, your main board stays the same, but you may adjust your sideboard, and you may want to do that seeing as Skullport Merchant will be back in the format next week. So
Yeah, we have some very good ideas for sideboard tech, so that's going to be interesting to adjust that.
very nice. Well, cool. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and thank you for playing.
Awesome, thank you very much.
All right, see ya. Well, Nathaniel,
I
you got
mean,
anything for to wrap up the week?
I just think like this was a very crazy week. I mean, I don't know how long the YouTube video is going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shortest YouTube video we have.
I think so.
I'm very interested to see if we get more aggro, or if somebody finds a control deck, and you know, to be completely honest, I don't think we're gonna see a control deck. I think the only deck that could possibly take on this aggro is some kind of big ass creature deck.
I tend to agree with you. I think that someone needs to find a deck that will deal with treasure, and as of yet, no one has done it. Every deck has just exploited treasure, which is great, but no one has found a way to interact meaningfully with their opponent's resources like that. And I think that there could be a control deck. I feel like Clausy's laid the groundwork for that last week. Honestly, BringZaNoise has an interesting shell of one. It just didn't pan out. So that's the thing. Like this season has been the one where there has been the most shifting in, I guess, in terms of how much we've had to ban, how many suspensions. So we'll just see where things go from here. We still got 3 more weeks in the regular season.
3 more weeks, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of beatdowns.
Much beatdown.
But until next time,
we're
curiosity.
Nice.